FM, this is The Wally Show, and this is our video podcast because we are doing Pledge Drive for the rest of this week. And so a lot of people have said, hey, why aren't you doing podcasts? Because it'd just be stuff you'd heard before. So we are committed to you, and we want to give you things that you haven't heard. New stuff, fresh stuff that's going on as part of our video podcast here at allwally.com. So, Katie Rose, what is going on? You know what? Before we talk about anything that's going on, her boyfriend is in town. I think we should discuss, and he's in this room. I think we should actually discuss their relationship and where it stands.
That's a great idea.
I thought so too, actually. I mean, I know she's prepared a bunch of stuff, but I'd much rather talk about this. It's more interesting.
Stuff to talk about.
Two
pages.
That's nice. I want to talk about Boy and what's going on with him. How is everything going? Good? Good. Okay, so that's good. Now, Boy, how's everything going?
He looks surprised.
Yeah, I know. How's everything going? Are you okay? You still good in this thing? He said, oh, that's dangerous. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah, for him. He's going to pay for that one for sure. We won't even show him on camera. Like, he's like, it's like dating Katie is like being in witness relocation. All right, so, yeah, spin that around. All right, so, there he is. Okay.
Look how cute he is. That's me.
Oh, he's on there. He's on this side.
That's me again.
Yeah,
there he is.
There he is. That's what
He exists.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about all this time. That's the guy. So there you go. All right, so what's going on, Katie Rose?
65th Emmy Awards was last night, and they talked a lot about like in memory of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the guy from The Sopranos, James Gandolfini.
James Gandolfini, yes, who passed away. Great actor.
Yeah, Sean Stapleton from All in the Family.
Gene Stapleton.
I'm knocking these out of the park, ain't I?
She just wants to go hang out with Boy. She got none of that right.
These are all people that were before I watched these shows.
Sean Stapleton?
Somebody. They had a comedian, actor Jonathan Winters.
That's
Summers.
James Winters. Yes. It's her attention to detail that I'm so awed by. Jonathan Winters was a fantastic comedian, old school, but very funny.
They also had Glee's Corey Monteith.
Okay, so they talked about all these people and kind of honored them and their contributions to entertainment.
Yeah, the thing is a lot of people were upset that they gave honor to Corey just because of the way he passed away.
Right.
And it was an overdose. One of the people that really got upset was Jack. You know this person.
Klugman. Yeah.
What happened to good names like Smith?
Yeah, Jack Klugman's son.
Yeah, his name's Adam, and he was really upset just because he was only remembered in like a group thing where they had listed like 3 other people that had passed away.
At least they remembered him. Jack Klugman was, he starred as Quincy M.E. He was also in the original Odd Couple. Like, he'd been around in Hollywood for a lot of years. And so it's not like they totally forgot him, but I can see how people felt slighted that this guy that OD'd became the new, poster child for contributions to Hollywood. But man, unfortunately, people struggle with stuff, and I think sometimes you can separate their contribution to an industry and separate their life and what a train wreck that was, and that's still okay. That's not offensive. They're not glorifying the fact that he used drugs. They're saying, hey, the guy was a great actor, and it was a tragic tale to a short life, unfortunately.
Yeah. Some of the people that won Best Drama, Breaking Bad, Best Comedy, Modern Family, Best Variety Show went to The Colbert Report, and it was the first time in 11 years The Daily Show didn't win.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's got to sting a bit.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? Hasn't been on the show in ages, it feels like.
Yeah, he's been on like a sabbatical.
Yeah, Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Or if Katie was doing that thing, Jon Stewart.
Funny. Best Reality Competition, The Voice. But one of the speeches everyone's talking about is sort of an actress not a lot of people know, Mariette Weaver. She got Best Supporting Actress for Nurse Jackie.
Are we really sure it's Mariette Weaver?
No, but no one knows her, so I'm fine.
Is it just Merritt?
Yeah, I think it's Merritt.
Okay.
M-E-R. You are like batting 1,000 for like not knowing anything today.
Who knows?
Who knows? Zach knew it. So what did she have to say?
Well, she got up there and really didn't have anything prepared for her speech.
Thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, that's awesome. That is possibly the best speech ever. She could have thanked 1,000 people and no one would have remembered that speech. But doing that, people will at least talk about Meredy or whatever her name is and remember her forever.
Well, finally someone I know, Oprah, got interviewed.
Oh, they're very good. Fantastic.
And I thought she gave a really cool comment. They were talking to her about, she was the only black person on the Forbes 400 for richest people in America. And when they asked her if she thought it was sad that she was the only black person, this was her answer.
If you're on the list, it ain't sad, let me just say. I feel bad for everybody else, but I'm really happy for myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to be sad. Oh, no one else is on that list? Don't care. As long as my name is on it. That's funny.
There was a guy who actually hired 80 homeless people.
Are we sure?
Yes,
Okay.
80 homeless people.
Please forgive me if I doubt everything you say from here on out for a while.
You're going to start prepping these.
I might.
He hired 80 homeless people to stand
Somebody
in line
has
for
to.
him.
Sorry.
Go ahead, tell a story.
No, 80 homeless people who stand in line for him to get Apple iPhones, I bet.
Yes.
Look at this, I could do it. Oh, don't call my bluff because I could do this.
And then what happened?
And then actually what happened is he went in and got all these phones, and people got really mad at the fact that he was stooping this low to get the iPhones, and people turned on him, and he had to have a police escort out of the iPhone store because people were going to start rioting and hurt
It
him.
wasn't the people, it was the 80 homeless people that he hired.
Oh, really?
That got mad.
Why'd they get mad?
Because he was paying them $40 each to buy the phone, and then when the store stopped selling it to the homeless people when they found out what was happening, he went back to those people, said he wasn't going to pay them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't ever make a homeless person mad. I'm serious, man. Like, you'll pay for that if they're within arm's reach of you. You will pay for
The
that.
thing that was really sad, because he got escorted by police for protection, he ended up leaving all those homeless people at the Apple store. They didn't have a ride back to the shelter that he picked all these people up from.
And Apple's like, what are we going to do now? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not cool, man. And the whole thing was, it was greed that was driving him in the first place, because he didn't need 80 iPhones. He was doing that so he could get them to resell them at an inflated price. So that's
Or
kind of,
he had a heart for homeless people and wanted to give them a day's wages.
that is pretty amazing, though, that like out of like however many of the homeless people that stood in line and got the phones, that they actually gave them to him. You know, like that's kind of cool. Like no one
Yeah.
just went, oh, sweet, I got an iPhone. You know. All right, so there you go. Mostly accurate information from Katie Rose for that today. If you want to, thank you first of all for checking this out. But if you want to support the Ministry of Way FM, it's so easy to do during our pledge drive by calling 1-800-455-1929. So you keep this kind of quality reporting coming your way when you support the Ministry of Way FM. You can always go to wayfm.com/donate as well.